Stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight. Never compromise the assassin brotherhood. These are the tenets of the creed, the principles I used to live by. I was a young man then. The 7 Years' War was about to begin. I could not have imagined what the future had in store for me, nor the cost I would choose to bear. My name is Shay Patrick Cormac. This is my story.
Well, you won't lack for firewood at least.
Admit it, I nearly had you.
Nearly counts for nothing, Shay. And besides, no. That was just luck.
I make my own luck, Liam.
You've been saying that for years, but you're precious little to show for it. Or have you been spending it all getting out of trouble?
Well, you know, trouble just follows me around.
Let's head back. Come on. Captain Deliver André and his crew must have run into some trouble. Who knew meeting with smugglers would lead to no good?
I still don't understand why you can't tell me what we're doing here.
Because Chevalier decided not to tell you.
I thought we were friends, Liam.
We are. But this is business. It doesn't concern you, Shay. Am I going too fast for you?
I'm just keeping an eye on you, in case you fall down and hurt yourself. Fortune's favor. That's the way.
Hurry. We best not keep Chevalier waiting.
Où sont ces crétins? Espèce de... Where the hell were you two?
We were out hunting. What happened here?
My men were attacked by some English sea dogs.
Why, Captain Joseph. Couldn't you fight them all off by yourself like you're always saying?
It is Capitaine Louis-Joseph Gauthier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye. And you are dreaming if you think any training could make you into a proper assassin. Do you even know what that means? It means being responsible for an ancient and proud tradition. It means obeying your mentor without question. How else will we ensure freedom for the human race?
Them's pretty words, Chevalier. But I don't feel too free at the moment.
Well then, feel educated! You irresponsible wretch! You irresponsible wretch! How dare you show me such disrespect!
Gentlemen, stop! We got a common enemy, and I reckon he's close.
The Royal Navy attack my vessel and force my men to flee! We are stranded, and what is worse, the smugglers we were supposed to meet have been taken prisoner!
Shay and I'll free those smugglers. You, treat your wounded. Take these. You'll need them. Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy will be ready for us. Remember your training. Ready to teach him a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your mates
bad.
now, you bilge rat? Talk before I bash out your brains! We will find them and let them bury what's left of you.
Keep an eye out, lads! Their pals are still out there somewhere!
There he goes again.
Many thanks. I thought I'd be hanged.
Happy hunting, lads! Set her ablaze! Keep that French vessel! No match for you! Ha-ha! Yeah!
A good day's hunting. I was saving those fellas for you.
Very thoughtful. Maybe you were not completely useless, Sheikh.
Speaking of useless, those blockheads won't be needing this vessel anymore.
This pile of mail? You want her, Shay? She is yours. Now bring me back to my ship.
You heard, Chevalier? This vessel is yours, Shay. Go on. Take the wheel. Some of the men you rescued agreed to join us. They should prove a good crew.
I'm not so certain about their captain, but next to me you are the most experienced sailor in the Brotherhood, Shay. Besides, we could use another vessel. Even this pitiful one.
She's mine, ain't she? My own ship.
Your own pile of garbage, yes?
Ah, with a lick of paint and a few new cannons. She'll look as fine as anything on the seven seas.
Shall we begin, Captain?
Indeed, mate.
Connor.
She's a mess, but she's still afloat. And her name's the Morgan.
Morgan? That silly fairy queen who ruined Merlin, the wise? Oh, she's perfect for you, Shay.
The Morrigan was an old goddess, the queen of war and darkness. She harvested the souls of fallen warriors. Perfect indeed.
The sea's heaving hard to starboard!
Loose and trim too.
Loading cargo!
A ship! She's not float Shen! They will sink her!
Let's put the Morrigan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men.
Fill the sails!
Fire!
Ready to fire, sir!
Stop them, boys!
No man!
Fire!
Damn these eyes!
Fire! Fire!
They're tearing her to pieces! Do something!
Warship incoming!
Trim the yards off the wind. Ground it all on. Fire!
A ship!
We're helped inbound, Captain! Keep clear! She'll ram us!
Fire!
Even too firm you have to retreat, Captain! Taking a blow, Captain!
Shoes up! Knees and sticks!
Break up!
Fire!
The dogs have...
Hold them in! Get off the wind!
Take them all in!
Firm! Firm! Fire!
Breaking up! Awaiting orders, sir!
They're no match for us!
Fire!
On the flanks!
Unfurled mains! Let's move!
Seems this vessel is battle ready after all. We will return to what is left of her depot. It's a long way home. We have repairs to do.
Sing hearty, lads! Chevalier is pleased with us.
Now you're ready to sail for the Horn. We're roll and go. Our boots and our clothes are all in the pool. We're rollicking grandly and
What course would you have me set, Shay?
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Wise words, Captain. Wise words.
What the hell did you do? It's some kind of dormant virus? Shit. Hang on, I'm getting you out of there.
Please proceed calmly to the nearest exit. We repeat, please remain calm. Do not panic.
Sorry for the rough exit. Earpiece working, check. You were just an animus. Animus, yes? You were using it to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac? You work for Abstergo Entertainment, remember? Any of this ringing a bell? Your session triggered something bad, and it's affecting the whole building. We need to find your boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, zipper, chipper, overachiever? Here, take your communicator, check it if you got lost. Now let's get out of here.
This is not a drill. Please
Follow me. Double time.
nearest exit. We
This chaos is absolutely your fault, in case you're wondering.
please proceed to the nearest exit.
Come on, everyone. Just like we practiced in our safety drills. Everything is gonna be okay, guys. What the hell is happening?
A file labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
We need to contain these genetic memories, then we can destroy them.
No. Isolate them. I want to study these memories.
But
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the man.
fine.
I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
Hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, upgrade our security. Mr. Otto Berg and Miss Violet DaCosta.
Call me Violet.
I have to go check on our people and prepare a statement for the press. Do whatever they tell you to do, okay? Go team!
Technically, you're not responsible for this, but you're the one who let the virus out, so I think it's only fair you help me clean it up. Mr. Berg wants us to relive Shay's genetic memories. To do that, we need to access them from Helix. But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main servers in the basement. Man, whoever designed this virus is a genius. Not only does it restrict our access to the cloud, it's adapted to fuck up the other operating systems that regulate building functions. Melanie? The elevators are out of commission. Are we stuck on this floor?
Damn, yes. I'll get a repair crew on site ASAP.
There's a working area server on this floor. I guess it'll have to do for now.
Agent DaCosta, I want regular updates on your progress with Shay's genetic memories.
Why? He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
If Shay Cormac is who I suspect he is, then this temporary setback may provide us with an unexpected reward. Proceed to the server room on this floor.
Do you see a flashing wireless signal? Great. That means you can still access systems. Go ahead and Once you restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation back to Helix. In theory, if you align the beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and one beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot. Good job. This core wasn't too complex. But rebooting the advanced hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
The assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed, and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader, a man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin. In the past, both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now. It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated and spread across the planet. For if the so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, surely the same can be said for other assassins.
Okay. So I'm not sure you're supposed to see that. You should just get back to your Animus. With the servers back online, you could, in theory, restore your co-workers' workstations if you feel like being helpful. And you could, in theory, find some more digital goodies if you feel like being sneaky. Hey, one of your co-workers dropped his communicator by the elevator. If you see any tech lying around like that, Grab him. There might be a clue as to who did this.
Now that you have unlocked Shay Cormac's memories, we stand on the brink of a grand discovery. I know you must have questions about your new assignment, or about me. For now, all I will say is that Shay's story contains the answers. Shay will lead you to a greater understanding.
Nice find. If it was me, I'd snoop to see if there's any juicy stuff on it. But I might be a terrible person.
It has been a long time.
Achilles.
Adewale, how go things in the West Indies?
Very poorly, I'm afraid.
Your countenance tells me we should discuss this. Come.
Who's our visitor?
That's Adewale. He was a slave who freed himself, and hundreds of his brothers in the West Indies. That man's a living incarnation of the Creed.
See?
You join me for some practice?
Soon. I've got other business first.
Tell me what happened.
It was terrible, Achilles. The ground shook, and the ocean waves crashed over Port-au-Prince.
How many were lost?
Making others
Thousands.
wait for you as usual?
No family was left untouched.
I hate to bring up practical matters at a time like this. But did Mackandal's man complete his task before the earthquake hit?
I cannot know. Von Rudi has not been found. He was a strong Maroon, one of Mackandal's best students.
Such a shame. So we cannot know if he found the site.
Indeed.
looked worried
If there was a temple...
I heard that Liam's waiting for you. Seen him yet?
I hear Mistress Hope was looking for you.
You are late.
Oh, what did I miss?
Only the first hour of training,
We're always training, Kisagawase.
and will continue to do so.
Do not waste your words. Shay abhors improvement as much as cats abhor leashes.
Hey,
A pity. The boy has so much potential. But so little discipline.
All right. All right. What would you have me do?
Well played.
so, what's the challenge today?
Shooting straight and true. Here, you can use these.
These are yours.
Well, I want you to have half a chance of succeeding. Go on. Shoot these targets. You can take your time, but not too much. We've more work after this. Reload. Anyone can hit targets standing still. Let's see how you do on the run. Come on, hurry up. Come on, hurry up. Well done, Shay. Keep it up. You're doing all right, Shay. But don't let the others vex you. They mean well, though they'll never show it. Let's have a pint this evening.
It's about time you showed up.
Far be it from me to keep a lady waiting.
I'm no lady here. Don't you forget it. I'm your teacher. And you're better.
Well, some of that is true at least. What would we be doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life. You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay. Can you kill without being noticed? Top form, Shay. Attack from around a corner, and your target will never know what hit him. Take the high ground, Shay. Dispatching from the air is most effective. You certainly know how to handle yourself. Take the high ground, Shay. Dispatching from the air is most effective. Nicely done. I am surprised. You did better than I expected. Have your skills actually grown, Shay? Do not get a swelled head over it.
Shay, follow me. It's time you learn to survive in the frontier.
I think I've been managing well enough so far.
Perhaps. But there is more I can teach you. It is time for the hunt. Use all your senses together to find prey. Killing should not be meaningless. We must use what nature gives us. Good. Now to use what... With these, you can keep your pistols close. Achilles has one more thing to show you.
Shay, I hear you've become quite the marksman.
Generous gift. Thank you, Mentor.
My ship awaits, Achilles. The people of Haiti will make good use of your supplies. I trust you will retrieve what has been lost.
Lost?
The Templars stole 2 precious artifacts. A manuscript of ancient wisdom and a box that allows one to understand its language.
I have tracked the Templar as far as this coast, but I fear the rest is up to you, my friend.
Farewell, Adewale. Whoever controls the artifacts can access precursor sites of power. We must recover them, or none are safe.
Where to? Wherever Templar affairs lead us.
Liam, it's not like you to set out without a plan.
Plan or no plan. We choose our own battlefield. And hey, we know most at ease when we're at sea.
Right you are. Let's set sail.
We only have one lead, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
Sir Achilles tasked you with this mission.
No. Task me to task you. Need to find what was stolen from Mackendal, Shay. You have to recover the precursor box and manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
To watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. You'll do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, do you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course. Liam, you could be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help if Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
Said like his favorite son.
Connor's his favorite and only son.
And Achilles is heir. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
You call me that again, I'll throw you in the ocean.
Help! Bob, I'm fully in the alley. Wait, fully in the alley. Help! Bob, I'm fully in the alley. Fully down his shinbone now. Fucking those stays!
Friendly fork-sided, Shay. I believe that's Port Lejoie.
Bring up the ropes!
That wind's trouble, Captain Cormac.
Batten that down, pistol light.
Friendly fork-sided, Shay. I believe that's Port Lejoie.
Loading cargo!
Douse all but mains!
Reef the mains! Clear up gallants! Them Liverpool Julies will never forget.
Ships on sail!
Goodbye! Anchor away!
Trust me, you will sell those lobster by the ton in France. Ah, the cabbage farmers return. About time. We have a lead on that curious manuscript.
I'd be surprised if you can read it.
No one can read it, imbecile. This is why the Templar are taking so long with it. But one of our allies has caught a glimpse of their work.
A pirate?
A spy who worked with the pirate. We set sail for Anticosti. That should prove a good test for this floating cesspit you call a ship.
How trustworthy are the pirates?
I consider them brothers, Shay. When the time comes, they will lend aid and help us fight the Templars. If only the roast beef would realize the Templars were pulling their strings.
Are the Templars truly in control in the colonies?
Not quite, but their influence reaches far and wide.
And what about the spy we're meeting?
You need not worry about Le Chasseur. He is loyal to the Brotherhood. As it happens, he also has friends in both the French and English fleets. And he knows more about what goes on in these parts than you can ever hope to learn.
So, Liam, what can you tell me about Adewale? You obviously admire the man.
Aye. I had the honor of working with him once. I've never known anyone who'd done so much for our cause. But it's much more than that.
Adewale was already a legend before joining the Brotherhood. He was a pirate. The scourge of the West Indies. Rubbing elbows with the likes of Blackbeard, Woodes Rogers, and Calico Jack Rackham.
Can't be far now, Captain. There, Captain. An English vessel. And she looks to be in trouble.
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the bottom of the sea.
Now, let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look through your spyglass and see for yourself.
Decisive. I say this is a good day to lighten King George's pockets.
Be careful. A few shots should be enough to cripple her. Too much damage and she'll go down with all souls. And all spoils.
We can board and loot her full.
Hold your fire. Don't want to sink her. Now's the time. Let's board her.
Your end is nigh.
Catch the wind. I'll have at ya. Let's catch some wind. Show them what's for, Captain.
Come on, men. Spoils are ours. For the Morrigan.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. We should strengthen the Morgan before going any further. There's a harbour master stationed nearby. We can spend our new wealth on improvements.
I didn't realize there was a brotherhood in Haiti.
Yes. Francois McCandle is their mentor. He gathers many of his assassins from the Maroons.
Those are escaped slaves and their children, right?
They are. A shame, though. They escaped terrible conditions only to be killed in that earthquake.
But Haiti's a French colony now.
Aye, it is.
And here, the assassins are helping King Louis. But in Haiti, the French own the slaves who are set free by the assassins.
Our struggle is beyond political borders, Shay. Anticosti shouldn't be far. Keep us on course, Captain.
Floating cargo!
Is this the place? I see nothing but fishermen and their gear.
Aye. First aid and fishing go hand in hand. But it will serve our purposes well enough. The French fish these waters first, but King George is laying claim to more every year. The locals are caught in the middle. Pull off, lads! Loose the royals! Should be nearby.
Ease off the wind! Trim us off the wind!
Draw anchor! You'd better borrow some coin. Bartering with an empty purse won't get you very far.
Qu'est-ce que je peux faire de plus que ce que j'ai déjà fait? Si tu sais, je t'aide. Allez, vas-y. Ne dis jamais rien de sensé, femme. Qu'est-ce que je peux faire de plus que ce que j'ai déjà fait? Si tu... Closer. It's not worth my skin. Run! Bloody! Trying to get back to
visage me dit.
Je ne crois pas beaucoup.
Mort. Mesdames, l'une... Je vais t'étriper. Regardez! Emparez-vous de lui! Je peux le tuer d'une balle! Ah! Ah!
What's on your mind, Captain? My thanks for your trust, Captain.
You could not have arrived at a better time, my friend.
Tu vas blesser quelqu'un.
Anticosti, Captain.
Indeed. The chasseur is waiting for us.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. The Morrigan seems sturdy enough for the challenge.
Ships ahoy!
More fishermen from Persay.
me ships!
They're sinking the fishing boats.
You must believe those fishermen strayed into their waters.
These scoundrels must pay!
And would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Antipas. What say you? We sink every last one of them.
For once, I find myself agreeing with you, Shay.
Stranger things have happened.
Gunboats! Royal Navy! They've got help, Captain!
Figured out for us.
And maybe I'm Emperor of Rome.
Ave Caesar.
To fore!
Salt air, open skies. A man out on the ocean is as free as a man can be. What do you say, Liam?
We're out here for a reason, Shay. Mind your duty.
What's the point of freedom if you cannot breathe deep and enjoy it?
Careful! The Templars stick to this continent like tar. Don't feel liberated until we pry them off.
Seems to me we should just talk to them like men, instead of skulking around.
And would you smile and wish... They, as they lay their boot on your neck?
Of course not.
They're murdering bastards who want to control the world and everyone in it. Never forget.
We have nothing in common with that, of course.
There it is. Anticosti. Le chasseur should be there. And with any luck, he will know where to find that manuscript.
He's off the wind!
Dock the ship here, Captain. We've arrived at Anticosti Island.
The rum here is terrible. Let me see. That's not rum. It's old Delvine. What the devil? But the whiskey here is terrible.
futile. You're on our territory, Berg. I have a shot, ready to fire. Finally, some excitement.
Oh, by Beelzebub's balls! What happened to that wall? It looks like someone cannons to it.
I hate taking stolen. You could not have arrived at a better time, my friend.
Fixing it'll take ages.
Go on ahead, Shay. We will meet you at the fort.
So, take a look at this. I borrowed these plans from a Royal Navy ship of the line. They are like nothing I have ever seen.
Good. We could use some more powerful weapons. Le Chasseur, allow me to present our associate, Shay Cormac.
Gentlemen, I have news. On this same ship, I spied the manuscript you seek. It was written in an exotic language I did not recognize and was full of drawings, plants, and animals out of an opium dream.
Were there no charts, no maps?
No. There may have been some kind of code, but neither I nor the roast beefs could ken it.
Where's the manuscript now?
The man who brought it said a man named Washington sent him.
I know that name. He's an important Templar, isn't he?
He is. Lawrence Washington has great ambitions that Templars have helped fulfill. Shay, let's return and find him. You, sir, have our thanks.
This is more like it. Now that's booty. So what's our next headed?
Wherever this Lawrence Washington docks is ours.
You're finally getting into the spirit of things.
He's a... Wind's getting vicious. Let's go! Pull up, lads. Boost the royals. Over there, Captain. The fishing... Over there, Captain. The fishing set with the Greystone. The French took over afterwards.
Billy Riley, oh Billy Riley.
He's up. He's a stick.
Oh Billy Riley, oh Billy Riley, master of a drover. Oh Billy Riley, oh Billy Riley.
You're headed straight for land, sir.
Oh Billy Riley, master
Crowd on
of
every
a
inch of sand.
Oh Billy Riley, oh Billy Riley, master of a drover. Oh Billy
Haul
Riley,
in the Stunson.
He has a nice cigar. Oh Billy Riley, oh Billy Riley, oh Billy Riley, oh Billy Riley, oh Missy Riley, little Missy Riley, oh Billy Riley, oh Billy Riley, oh Missy Riley.
Anchor away!
We're not done here, Smith. You can gab later.
Bloody ale bags. Don't make me bother with you. Shift's just about up.
The Templars desire to understand the nature of these artifacts. Their spies have called upon many doctors and other learned people in New York.
They have also approached many tribes with questions.
Yeah, they've been showing that manuscript far and wide. No one can read the strange writing or understand the images. We do have a name, though.
We learned that Lawrence Washington sent out the manuscript.
Lawrence Washington. Businessman, Virginian politician, and high-ranking Templar.
Ah, yes. I recently heard he was back from the West Indies. One of my men saw his major domo pick up a strange package.
Then that package will be delivered to him promptly. Shay, figure out what it is and find Washington. And when you do, learn all you can.
I'll prepare the Morrigan.
Nothing to interest you here. Last time I was that deep in my cups. Last night, I guess. Another load after this.
Well, if we've any luck, that ship will lead us right to him.
I make my own luck, Liam. And Washington is running out of his. Fire!
What brine! On your mark!
Fire!
Captain! Knob's coming loose.
Fire!
No! Duh!
Loose and trim.
Loose tops and royals. Careful, Shane. These waters...
Reef the topsails and gallants. There it is. Aye. There she is.
Draw up anchor.
All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, a slave owner, and a leading Templar.
Aye. There she is. All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, a slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that. Now.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you? Aye. There she is. All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, a slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that. Now.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
I wouldn't put it past him. Haiti's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colonies certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts. We cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies. Whatever happens, Lawrence Washington must not survive.
I'll make sure he doesn't. Douse the royals and tops!
Foremast gallants in! Loading cargo!
For sail! All sail! Douse the royals and tops!
A blockade, Captain! This won't do. Shay, you must follow that ship on land.
I'll do that. Bring the Morrigan around another way.
Aye, Captain. Track that package. Find Washington.
Get them aloft! Douse all sail!
And remember what I said, Shay. Washington must die.
Here! Aye.
All I'm saying is that lining up like we do to fire muskets will leave us...
I'll hear no more of this disobedient nonsense.
There ought to be a smarter way... All I'm saying is that lining up like we do to fire muskets will leave us vulnerable.
All in.
We're not losing that bastard!
What's this? A rifle?
You there! Stay! Where you are.
How can that be? It makes no sound. Thanks for the present, Master Washington.
This is a strange surprise. Not quite what I was expecting. Now we'll find Washington and interrogate him.
Crime under control. Frenchman in sight. My God, it's good to be... Ha! Ha! Indeed. Indeed.
Not worth my skin. Run!
Trader in Ohio.
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
Trying to get away.
Hear that sharp bend in the river with the Great Bend Elm? Aye. Hasn't been a dispute with the Iroquois in living memory either.
Like that, it's only a matter of time before their comeuppance was served. no strain on my character for saying so.
Well, I don't know. I sent a load of it to me.
Aren't they?
Your lechery shames you, sir.
What's the matter? Are you lost?
I was a fur trader in Ohio country.
Why? Hey, aren't you?
It's nice here. Lots of interesting people.
Balanced out nicely, according to Ian, so I can't see there being any obstacles to the loan. Darby runs a tight ship, and we're always looking for safe hands. What happened to the free enterprise?
It seems to me there's more clashes everywhere in the world except for England and France.
Brother, are you sure you shouldn't be in bed?
I am fine, George. Be a good host for my sake. Go to the wine cellar and get something special for our guests.
I will. Gentlemen?
My brother is a bright spot in a troubled land. If I may make one request before I depart this life, please leave him in peace. He should have nothing to do with the troubles of the Templar cause.
We all respect that sentiment, sir.
You have my thanks, gentlemen. Master Smith, are you ready to leave on your voyage?
Aye, sir. I shall return with answers.
Master Wardrop, Are you likewise engaged with the manuscript?
Yes, sir. We will soon know its meaning.
Then I bid you take your leave.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
Those loud noises give me a fright.
That's a clear shot.
You are too late, assassin.
It's never too late to ruin Templar plans, Master Washington.
But my plans are already in motion. Even leading you here has given my allies time to escape. Thank you for making my end a quick one.
And thank you for revealing your master plan, you scheming snake. God damn it! I'd better hurry. Liam, I hope you brought the ship around.
He's flagging. Keep at it, boys. Cut him off.
Is that a ship mortar? That's not sporting!
What's the news? Take it here! I can get him from here! Monsters in this sight!
The foe patrols these waters closely, Captain.
Move space, sir! Brace for impact! Grounded ally!
Break up! They're no match for...
Warship incoming, Captain!
They're firing, sir!
Royal Navy, sir!
Captain! Ready to hit them, sir! They kill us, sir! They're too strong for us! Ha-ha! They're no match for us!
Lawrence Washington is dead.
You look disappointed.
The sickly way that man looked, he would have been dead in a month anyway. And 2 other Templars got away. They're looking into the manuscript and box.
Did they have the artifacts?
I don't know. Perhaps. I can't be sure.
Then you did what was right by the Brotherhood. You'll find the object later. Cheer up, Shane. It's a rare day we can sow such chaos among the Templars.
Perhaps. But to hear Washington speak, it didn't sound like they'd be too put out by the loss.
Well, that's what he'd want you to think.
The memory appears to be fragmented. How much time has passed?
A few months, I think. That virus is cutting off our access to complete memories. They're readable, but messy.
The 7 Years' War will soon break out in the colonies. Focus on assassin interference.
We'll do our best. Won't we, numbskull?
So grim about the homestead now that Miss Abigail and little Connor have passed.
Aye. I've seen Achilles crying.
Why shouldn't he?
It's just that he doesn't look sad. He looks furious. It's unsettling.
He's struggling with the loss.
I know, but it's been months. We've done little but search for this blasted manuscript and box.
The chasseur has a lead on the box. To meet him and Chevalier in St. John's.
Chevalier too? No hope of cheering me up then. When Achilles said whoever had the artifact could access sites of great power, what did he mean?
I'm not sure I understand it myself, Shay. I had a long talk with Adewale about that. He believes the box can be activated to, well, project words or images.
Like a magic lantern?
What do you mean?
You know the magic lantern shows Father Connolly put on in the church basement? The box had a candle in it, I think. He put these little glass plates in front. Then we'd see the images projected on the wall like cathedrals in Rome. Bright and near as big as life.
Ah, yeah. I suppose it is. Except that it interprets the strange language of the manuscript, too. If the plate were of a banner in Latin, we'd see it in English.
How is that possible?
Who knows? I fear we might never truly understand how any of the pieces of Eden work.
Where in the world has the most beautiful girls?
I suppose it depends on your vision of beauty. A damsel from Corfu and one from Oslo are as different as chalk and cheese, but both can be lovely.
See, opinions like that give a man a reputation for wisdom.
Yeah, thank you.
I would have just said Havana. The girls there have lusty buttocks and bosoms and feel no shame in putting them on display. But that's no slight against our lot. From home.
I suppose.
I think Galway has the nicest ones. Fair and modest. Always willing to spot you a penny for an ale.
Don't say.
Then there's the maids I met in Lisbon. Destined for the convents they were. Dark-eyed and kindly disposition. If only I'd spoke Portuguese. Not that we spent much of our nights talking.
Opinions like that give a man an entirely different reputation. Orders, Captain!
Out in their heavy shot range!
Awaiting orders, sir!
Hot fire, mate! Let's move!
Materials you have aboard can improve the ship enough.
Brace for impact! Get the main street! As much sail as you can!
We're almost there, Captain. The chasseur will be expecting us.
And Chevalier.
At a small price to pay for a lead in the precursor box.
Douse all but mates! Fall down! Fall down!
catch the wind! Hold them in! Get off the wind! Chevalier, what happened to your vessel?
I got myself into a bit of a scrape. Sent 3 ships in all hand to their watery grave. The Garfou nearly followed them down.
Just your fate has been better, Le Chasseur.
Indeed. My sources inform me that Samuel Smith has searched far and wide, looking for answers on how to make that strange box work. He just returned from Europe.
Where's he now?
Refitting his schooner. If you hurry, you can catch him there. Oh, remember those blueprints? Well, I had an engineer build that marvelous weapon for your ship. Master Puckle's gun fires more shots than an artillery brigade, and twice as fast.
Many thanks.
Anything for my hooded friends.
Captain?
I will join you on this voyage.
Then shall we, gentlemen?
You are in a jovial mood, Shay?
Why shouldn't I be? I have a new weapon, and we'll soon have a chance to use it. Besides, Templars are usually well guarded, and I'm sure that Smith fellow is no exception.
I also took the liberty of ordering some improvements. Morgan now has a ram, cut through ice itself.
I have heard of such technology, but never witnessed its operation.
What about Smith, then? Is he close by?
Aye, he sails these very waters. And he may have the precursor box.
Then let's find him. There he is!
Most fortunate timing! Lady Luck never ceases to smile on you.
He's seen us! Give chase!
But hold your fire! We must not damage the box or risk losing it to the sea. Can't this goddamn go any faster?
At least my ship is still seaworthy, Chevalier.
Our target is a smart man, but out of his element here.
Samuel Smith has the Templar's treasure. What he's doing in these waters is beyond me.
Maybe he came here to meet someone. Or ran into your pirates. He's refitting his ship. Something must have happened.
If one of my allies attacked me, I would have known about it.
Well, he's back from a long voyage. Now's our chance to get him.
Smith controls most of the Templar's wealth, doesn't he? With him out of the way...
Washington entrusted the precursor box to him. He probably still has it.
Shay's right. The box comes first.
So we can't sink him. We'll have to board his ship, or force him to beach.
Look, Captain. He's cutting through the ice.
It seems you're not the only one equipped with such a ram, Shay.
Let us hope ours fares just as well. Fire!
Careful! Sempatkan! We'll destroy the box!
We have trouble on our tail! Schooner by the rigging! British vessel! That's that ship, Captain!
It worked. The way is clear.
Once more your fortune holds. But do not waste time congratulating yourself. Smith is getting away.
These waters are full. It's an ambush!
Envoyez ces diables en enfer! Smith must not escape!
Fire!
On your mark!
Race for impact, yourselves! Fire! 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 Get the bases into the wind! Top gallants, royal studs! Fire! 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 Short sail! Get off the squall! Fire! Fire!
He's breaking up!
Fire! Fire!
Ready to fire, sir! Taking some damage here!
Spread our wings for the wind!
Who's tops those gallants and royals?
Make them rue the day they crossed us!
I don't see Smith's ship! There's Smith! He's moving again!
No doubt he hoped to be a spectator of your demise. I'm glad to disappoint him. And he's still within reach. Close down! Catch some wind!
Loose sail! Put out all she'll take! Wind's getting vicious.
Haul in the stunsail!
Sir! To the fore!
Or sail! All sail!
What wickedness is this?
Another Templar tactic. You can cover whole stretches of ocean with their flames.
Careful, Shay. We could be burnt to cinders.
It's nothing more than a last desperate throw of the dice. He knows we have him.
Anyone seen my belt? They've landed a hit, sir!
Now we know where he was headed. That bastard has an encampment here.
Follow him on land. Do not even think of firing the ship's weapons near that precious box.
I'll take care of this.
Regret this! This cannot be! No! Do you even know what that is?
An ancient artifact. Treasure from those who came before.
Yes. It matters not. Some of the greatest scientific minds of all Europe could not make it work.
Now all I need is the manuscript, and all shall be revealed.
I've got the precursor box. Smith's dead. Got the precursor box. Smith's dead.
Well done, Shay.
Where's Chevalier?
Returning to Le Garfou. We'll have to celebrate without him, I'm afraid.
I don't much feel like celebrating, Liam. No, we have to... At what cost? Samuel Smith. He could bear this...
Belly riding, oh, belly riding, oh. Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, master of the
Loose
drover.
all!
Old
Let's
Billy
move!
Riley, old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley,
as much sail as you can.
master of the drover, bound for Antigua. Old
Push
Billy
down.
Riley. Old Billy Riley, master of a drover. Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley has a nice young daughter. Old Billy Riley. Oh, Billy Riley, oh, Billy Riley, oh, Billy Riley, oh, Missy Riley, little Missy Riley, oh, Billy Riley, oh, Billy Riley, oh, Missy Riley, oh, Billy Riley, had a pretty daughter, but we can't get at her, oh, Billy Riley, oh, Billy.
What is your business in Albany, sir? Just visit.
They're quarter horses, Count.
Sir, is there anything we can do to stop the
Stop there, you! Hold there!
Got a clear shot, man! Oh, I've got a lovely clear shot! I just have to pull the trigger!
You're here. Congress is still in session. George Washington and his militia have fired on French troops under Jumonville. The French are calling it an act of war.
George Washington. You mean Lawrence's younger brother?
Yeah, it's the same. Speaking of Lawrence Washington, since you eliminated him, James Wardrop has moved up in ranks. All the Templar resources are at his disposal now.
What about the manuscript?
My sources in New York confirm that Wardrop has it. I also learned that he is here at the Congress under heavy guard.
Shay, find Wardrop. Get that manuscript.
His place is thick with Templar troops. Liam and I will make sure he doesn't escape.
under colonial government, with or without His Majesty's permission.
Keep your voice down. The lobsters will hear you.
Ah, that must be the Templar William Johnson. Perhaps he has the manuscript, or knows where it is.
As I have stated previously, I believe we need a national union, granted by an act of parliament, but bringing greater independence to our colonies. The French are an immediate threat, and we are ill prepared to face them. To put it bluntly, the colonies must join, or die.
A rousing speech, Master Franklin. But do you truly believe Great Britain will grant our colonies autonomy?
They have little choice, Master Johnson. You know the remoteness of this frontier better than most.
Yes, but let us leave politics for another day. I wanted to thank you for your research.
Of course, of course. In the brief time I could examine that box, I could tell it was something unique. From ancient Egypt, you said? Well, as I mentioned in my letter, I am quite ready to electrify it.
Excellent. We will have the box delivered shortly. As for the manuscript... Captain?
I apologize, sir, but Master Wardrop refused to hand it over. He said the risks were too great.
The risks? Ah. I apologize. You will have the manuscript and the box in the briefest of delays. You mangy excuse for a uniform. Run to Fort Frederick and tell Master Wardrop he had better cough up the manuscript post-haste. Else I will have him scalped.
I can't let that lobster captain reach Wardrop. Can't let that lobster captain reach Wardrop. Now to Wardrop and the manuscript.
the streets and I don't see the
Soldier, mind that uniform.
I'll take that, you Templar dog.
No! You have no idea what you're doing, fool!
Keeping the people free from your control.
How free will you be when the French undermine these squabbling colonies?
These colonies would be far better off without the Templars pulling the strings.
We bring order from chaos. If everything is permitted, no one is safe.
Even the devil can quote scripture to suit his own purposes.
Don't lose sight of him! Bastards in the sights! Clear shot.
Peter, Enno.
Another bloody
What a strange fellow.
Be most welcome here, sir. Ah, well, good day.
Done well in the levers.
I think the car's out.
Captain has the helm!
I have the manuscript.
Anchor away!
Get the maids free! Fire!
Hope is waiting for you in Sleepy Hollow.
What's in Sleepy Hollow?
Benjamin Franklin, the man Johnson hired to make that strange precursor box work.
So what's the plan?
Meet Hope, personate one of Johnson's men, get the box and manuscript to Franklin.
So I'm a messenger then?
Aye. See if this Franklin can figure out how this damn box operates. Stay with him. Hold. As far as we can tell, this man doesn't know about the Templars, or the Assassins for that matter.
Oh, a simple task.
For a simple man.
Cargo, cast the grip, Captain!
Blues up! Laser sticks!
Turn off the wind! And all of me money it was spent. And where it went, I swear I can't remember.
Ease off the wind! Haul it all sail!
selection of fine racing horses is available from Jenkins and Sons. Their quarter horses cannot be beaten on the short track, and their standard breds pull harnesses without tiring. Descended from the finest Arabian and English stock, Jenkins and Sons horses are the best. Rich solids and fancy prints in all colors of the rainbow can be yours. Dress in the height of fashion. Insist that your dressmaker use only the finest East India Company calico. Authorities wish to remind citizens to be on the lookout for grave robbers. Unscrupulous medical students have been caught disinterring the recently dead. Be reminded that all forms of human dissection are strictly illegal throughout all civilized territories. Gentlemen, ladies, and good citizens within the sound of my voice, there is a plague of wild hare about. These creatures are devouring so much grain that the very crops that sustain our community are in great jeopardy. A handsome reward will be paid to any man, woman, or child who brings in the severed heads of these loathsome creatures.
You're late? The sky is getting temperamental.
That's not the only thing, is it? Master Franklin, sir. My name is Shay, and this is my associate Hope. William Johnson told us to give you these.
Ah. Thank you, but I'm afraid I must delay my experiment.
Delay it? Why?
The army confiscated my lightning rods. They are essential to conducting the electricity I need to vivify your box.
Master Johnson would not want you to have to wait.
Perhaps there is something you can do, then. Soldiers have been hauling things away all day. Perhaps they could tell you where they've taken my lightning rods so you could get them back.
At your service, sir.
Begin your investigation at the market near the docks. I will stay here and help with the preparations.
This is intolerable. I can barely conduct my research anymore.
Everyone's
The weather's getting worse. You know where the warehouse is, soldier. I stand.
Bloody foul weather. I should be soaked through in no time.
I'm sure you're seeing things, but I'll take a look. Did you see that strange stuff in Benjamin Franklin's garden? I keep well clear of that place. They say that man messes with lightning. Speaking of lightning, I reckon there's a storm coming. Aye. Let's hope you do yours until we're off duty. Hey, darling. You want for mine?
Sure, if you bring your maid.
Possibly.
Citizens aren't happy. Someone threw garbage at me today.
So that's what I smell.
Don't laugh. If the commander keeps this up, we'll have a riot on our hands.
Well, I'd be my crew if half of what I own was confiscated.
It's the act we need. Mostly.
Tell that to the citizens.
You know, I bet not one of them will thank us when we win this war. So what are we gonna do with all this metal?
Melt it down, I suppose. Forge swords, muskets.
Ah, this damn war.
I pray King George sends reinforcements soon.
Oh, soggy day.
Good day to stay indoors.
Turn around. There's nothing here for you.
That can't be right, can it? 18 and 17. 5. 5, then apply the 15. That can't be right. I wonder what Master Franklin plans to do with these rods. The storm's getting worse. Better hurry back to Franklin.
you bastard! Get...
Shay! Thank goodness! Quick! Help me with the rods!
It's a map! Where is that?
Portugal! Lisbon, I'd stake my life on it!
Make yourself scarce, Shay. The militia will be here any minute. I'm sure they will have questions.
What about you?
I'm a devoted housekeeper.
Right. The nearest bureau is near Mount Vernon. Hope will be expecting me.